So I finally finished the first episode out of 8 of Fallout. These are long as hell. I really wish they would be chopped up a little more. Um, Other than that, it's not bad. It's a good intro. It introduces you to both characters. Well, actually, all three main characters of this. Um, I like it a lot. Uh, just really long. It was kind of hard to get through all the episodes, like, well, all of this episode, not even the episodes, all of this episode in one swing. Uh, I honestly felt a little drained by the end. I'm not the biggest Fallout fan either, so there are cool references and I understand them, but I'm mostly here for the plot. It's not bad though. Special effects are fucking awesome. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna continue watching this, and I am excited to see if it gets another season so far. But yeah, no, it's all right. It's probably one of the better video game things I've seen come out, so it's got that going for it. So I just got through with the second episode of the Fallout TV series, and the pacing is way better. It's not cut into the segments. The segments made it feel like it dragged on and on and on and on. This one went by like a breeze. Granted, it's a little shorter, clocking in only at an hour, versus the first one's 75 minutes. This one's only 65. Um, the fight scene was amazing, and the way they have like the story slowly progressing, a little more mysteries here and there, bits and bops. Um, it's cool. I like it. It so far episode 2 is my favorite, but that's comparing two episodes, so that's not that hard when the pacing is phenomenally better in this one. So I just watched episode 3 of Fallout, and yeah, the pacing problem's solved. It was literally just the first episode. The pacing was bad. This is still a very long show. Um, and I do think that they should have cut up a little bit, like had episodes about the Cowboys past, and then an episode going back to the current day or something like that, instead of like splicing it in. Yeah, you get relevant hints here and there that make sense, but other shows have done that where they're like, we'll hint at something and we'll cut to the past for the next episode, and you go, oh yeah, that. Um, because these episodes really do feel long. It's easier to watch them, but it is hard to, like, if you're trying to like watch the entire series in one go, it is gonna be rough, almost as rough as watching Titans in one go. And that one's 12 episodes, but that one feels a little more cut, dry, divided. It's hard to explain, but the action in this one, there wasn't much. The axolotl thing was cool. I like the whole thing of the cowboy, used to being a part of Vault-Tec that was in the end of the episode. Um, wasn't a bad episode. It's a really good show. It's just got some pacing issues. So I just saw the fourth episode, and this one is so far the best paced out of all of them. It balances the flashbacks and all that, and it makes a good reason why they're there. Um, and they couldn't just be an episode on their own. They're not enough to be an episode on their own, but they're just small little details. And at the end, he's watching one of his own movies. We see what Rad does to people if they're out in the wasteland too much. We get more of the moral compass of the main hero. It's a very good episode. So far, the second one's still my favorite, but this one's close to that one, very close. So in episode 5, we learn a little more about just, like, the mystery going on with the mother and all that. Um, We learn a little more about vault politics and something fishy's going on. I like the vault stuff. Um, the power armor thing was kind of cool. Building a little more on that. Uh, I like this episode a lot. It was fun. So I just saw the 6th episode, and it was really good. So far, that one's my favorite. It's starting to converge the stories with like speaks of a cult. Um, I like this. It starts to slowly go into more of how the vaults work, which is really interesting. I love that. Sorry. I love that part of the games and this. I want an encyclopedia where it's just all the different vaults and what they were, what experiments were going on, that sort of thing. That would be amazing. Um, yeah, I liked how he flipped it on the head where, the one who wanted to leave is now the one who wants to stay and vice versa. That was fun. It's just a very, like, it's a freaky episode, but it's fun. I just finished the series, and by God, that ending, that was quite the twist. They built it up pretty well. I saw it coming, but I still, Jesus. Um, and the second season sounds even more fun because we're probably gonna get more stuff in the Wasteland, which was my favorite stuff. I didn't much like the vaults. I like the knowledge of the vaults, but I don't like spending time in them. I much prefer the Wastelands. And it looks like the next season is going to be them hunting down the dad in the Wastelands. Now that they know the truth, I'm all here for it. This was a great series. I loved it. Sorry for this being posted so long after the series is done. But it took me so long to get through the series that no matter what, no matter when I posted it, it would have been like way after the series talks were over. And yeah, but I watched this within the first 2 months of the series being out, for context. So, just wow.